Hello to all gamers. I said I was gonna stream, and here I am streaming. Ain't that crazy? Hmm? Well, let me adjust the music because 4 might be a little too loud. 167 resin. Once again, confirmation that if they didn't make that change, I would overcome so much resin. So. Thanks, Hoyo. Thanks for the 200 resin cap. Now, let me check that I am live on both platforms as I keep having issues. So, I don't know. 1 second. Hello, Lay. Alright. That confirms it to me that I should be live on, at least on YouTube, right? And hello, Ida. I am live on Twitch as well, and as it says on the bottom left, there are drops available if you guys watch from Twitch. So if you're interested in that, then do check out my Twitch. Now how about this? Wait, there you go. Right.
I really want to go travel.
Hello, Mr. Uchiha, and hello, Gacha.
As long as I have
Hello to all gamers. Now. Oh, hello, Whitey. Oh, YouTube not notifying, bruh. Well, that's a shame. I have the chat on screen, right? You guys can see each other's, right? So, that's pretty cool. Wait, I don't remember following you on Twitch. 1 sec. You should totally do that, as there are drops. I don't know what drops there are, actually. I think it's probably like too foul or something, knowing this game, but yeah. Battle Pass XP for what? For just logging in, alright. Just existing gave me some Battle Pass XP. I mean, I am pretty good at existing, am I not, guys? 4 condenser, I can craft 1 more. What did I want to do with it? I think it's too early to pre-farm for Sijuin. How about I farm the new set? Yes? There's Artifact XP, Heroes Wits, and 30x Primo! Oh my god! The Primoger? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Hope I get it as well, like, for my own live stream, because, like, I always say, like, I think I can, but maybe not. Hello, Pyrarchonis Bennett! Hello, gamer! Where's my subscription? Oh, I don't know. Here, how about this? I'm gonna gift 5, since I still have a 5 to gift. Here you go. Maybe you get it, Pyrarchonis Bennett. Let's see. Let's see if you're lucky! Let's see! Who got it? Who got it? Oh, you actually did! Oh my god, you actually did! What's your Twitch? It's Fake Matthew with 2 W's at the end. So yeah. You actually got it, that's crazy. Well, then welcome Pyrarchonis Venet, Yaimiko, Roblox fan, Bear Gaming, Islam Gandor, to the gaming legends. I will now go into the domain and find the best artifact ever! I am gonna use chlorine as no, not this team. I wanted to, yes, this something more like this. Yeah, so I want hyper armor though. Do I put John Lee?
What shall we do?
Nah, you know what? I'll go the Chevreau's one because at least they do have hyper armor with this one. Hello, Felician, because I didn't say yet. Congrats, Fuse. Yeah, congratulations to everyone. Now you guys get to send the Risley's gat. Right? That's a shame that the chat on screen cannot pick up on that, but oh well. Alright, so let me do this. Alright. Otherwise my PC will explode as I'm playing the game. Alright. Don't knock me! Oh! I hate how they just charge as soon as they spawn, man. It's so fucking annoying. I have hyper armor. You guys can't interrupt me anymore. The powers of Dehya. Truly an underrated character, bro. Like, the more they make characters without resistance interruption, or with a weak amount, the more value Dehya actually gets. Like, unironically, bro. Look at this. Like, no one likes it. No one likes that, right? So, we put the field up, we ult, and now I know that I cannot get interrupted, no matter how many times I get hit. On top of damage mitigation. I fucking love it, yeah. But you guys already know that, right? I mean... Triple crowned. I remember that time when I gifted 50 memberships to give that one person, he didn't get it. Bruh. Bruh. And they didn't get it still. That's crazy. Why am I double checking, like a triple, quadruple checking? It just won't register. The stats won't enter my head. Traverse the valley up and down. Okay. In case I did not say it, hello to Yamiko.
You asked for it. Final warning.
No! Wait.
By royal
Did I activate her buffs or not? 'Cause I don't think I had an overcharged ball.
loaded.
Man, I love balls. Holy shit. Especially the overcharged balls.
Midnight fantastic. Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Gloves off.
I'll just do this while I wait for a cooldown. It should be up. Yep.
Buckle up. Ha! Where evil lurks. Shoot on sight.
They died before I could do anything. Well. We just sprint here and get the best artifact ever? Do you guys believe in me? Let's see. I didn't lock, so they must be trash. I think I do have a filter, like an automatic one for crit ones. I think. Matthew, how old is you? I am... I don't know why I always forget about it. I am 22. I am 22 years old. I'm so old. I'm kidding.
Drop your weapons. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Die. Your turn. Your turn. And you guys next.
As you wish, me.
You're dead meat.
By the way, like, did you guys know that if you sprint and then jump with Dehya, you actually, like, do the kick that she does at the end of her ultimate early? Like, that's what I'm doing right now. Because a lot of people know that, like, by jumping, you canceling her, you cancel her ultimate, right? Like, you straight up end it instantly. But if you sprint and then jump, you actually end up doing the last kick early, which actually does more damage. And doesn't have ICD, the last kick, so it's guaranteed pyro application. I don't know if it matters to you guys, and I assume that on mobile is way too hard to do. But yeah, you do that, which is this one. No. Yes, incineration drive damage. You know, it's higher. No, I did not have the overcharged ball, because it resets every time I retry. From what I just noticed. No, they ruined my animation! Bunch of goobers. Oh no, I can be interrupted. Leave me alone! They did actually. How wholesome. Look, for example, now I'm gonna do like 2 punches, 1, 2, and then insta-kick. Like, that's not normal, but I did it on purpose. Alright, very nice. Matthew, Chlorinde or all hail. Oh, no. Go for I mean, I find Chlorinde to be really fun, but I'm pretty sure Ahaitam is stronger. So I guess Ahaitam. I just feel bad saying it. I love Chlorinde. Hello, Kazuko. If I kiss her, she would be back away. What? What are you guys talking about? You silly Billies. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Hello, humans. Zuzu has arrived. Ah. Welcome.
Hands where I can see them. Drop your weapons. Look alive.
Can I break the shield? Thank you very much. By the way, a lot of people don't know this, but like, Overload does actually more damage to geoshields.
Justice will prevail.
So Overload is not terrible, you know, against these enemies with the geoshield. Ah, I fucked it up. I pressed the jump before sprint,
Into the shadows.
or just didn't wait long enough. Hello, Hunt Mercury. Hello. Fuck it, I'm getting Chlorinde. Bruh. Bruh. You asked, and I answered, and then you just decided to ignore me anyways? That's crazy. How would you do that? Also, I did not say what I'm gonna do today, but I will play Chlorinde's story quest. Just saying it, because you gamers like to join the stream, know that I'm doing a fucking quest and then say like, I'm bored, I'm playing a story quest and you cannot stop me.
Time to testify.
You just cannot do that. That is the sole reason why I went live today, just to play that. For people who were present yesterday, they would know.
You're dead meat.
Die. Alright, very good.
Let's get it on. Justice will prevail.
Rest for
Right.
the wicked.
Thank you. Nice. Story quest? Yes, indeed. Mr. Man, I want to try logging on my account today. You don't have to do anything, just want to check if it works now. Let's do it. Let's do it when we need it. Why now? I ain't ignoring our master Matthew, but I also really want Corinne the solution over. Alright, alright. All hail them. Just write his name properly. Brahaitam. The water today is mid. You know, I think yesterday I said that it would taste actually really nice.
As you
Today
wish,
is mid.
Fräulein.
Buckle up.
So yeah, not feeling too well about it.
Hands where I can... Evil lurks. Shoot on sight into the shadows.
Wait. Did you guys see that hilly churl? I was like, didn't I kill it? And then it just faded out of existence like that.
Let's get it on.
Well, that was interesting.
You asked for it. Drop your weapon. My royalty... Loaded. Time to testify.
Dude, I hate these kind of enemies that are like so tall, so their health bar is like above their fucking head. And like, I gotta look above, bro. It's so annoying. But I don't even know how they could fix that. But I hate it. I hate that I have to bring up my camera. Does it happen to you guys as well, or is it just me? Damn, you brought a high time in Arab? That's crazy. You didn't squeeze it fresh from Novilet's big fat dragon. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, bro. Not reading any further. Oh my god, stop ungrouping! You bunch of goobers! Stop doing that.
Ready.
Ready. Greedy? She said greedy.
Gloves off. Justice will prevail. Final war. Odds repeat. Let's get it on. Evil lurks. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
Well. Oh my god. I love playing Chlorine so fucking much. Dude, I love this team actually. Fuck it. This team is actually really cool. If it does like actually like a good amount of damage, it makes me so happy. Because I like Dehia, I like Chlorine, I like Chevrosa. Hello. Oh, Lei from Twitch. I see you joined from Twitch now. Hello, gamer.
You asked for it.
Again, back to back to YouTube. No,
Hands of darkness.
no.
Buckle up.
Why is Twitch getting abandoned like that? What is this mistreatment, guys? Just because on YouTube we have emotes? Come on. Just because of that? We have emotes on Twitch as well. I want to remind actually
Time to
everyone though.
testify.
I put some silly emotes with the 7TV extension. They're pretty funny, I think. I think so.
Hi. Justice will prevail. Final warning.
As you wish.
Die, all three of you, bro. Like, it feels like they're lining up like very well today. I don't know how to explain it. Like, their shields is like destroying at the same time. So I can just I can kill them nice and clean all at the same time. You know, we love to do that. Like, doesn't it just, there's no Gyat? But we have Eula's Gyat here. What do you mean? Look. I think we have. Didn't I put it? Because that was the one that I saw. If there's a Ridesley one, I'll put it. Like, look, there's Eula. I even used it in videos.
You asked for
Oh
it.
my god, stop ungrouping yourselves!
Buckle up.
Stop!
Shoot on sight.
I was literally saying that. Like, doesn't it just suck when enemies just, you know, ungroup for no reason?
You asked for it.
Die!
Hi.
There.
Odds reveal.
Midnight Phantasm.
Hands where I can... Time to testify.
How much healing would I need to get like okay, wait. I wanna check something out. So this you get 35% of your max HP as Bond of Life every time you do a normal attack. And you do like a skill every 3 normal attacks. So you need 35% of your max HP to be healed, right? No, maybe even less. No, you need less, right? No, let's say 35. You need 35% of your max HP healed to basically do 1 less normal attacks. 35%. How much is it? Wait, one second, guys, because I'm actually really curious about this. 20,467 times. What is it? 35? We said. Dude, I need 7,000? That's so fucking much. Are you serious? Like, that's impossible to heal. Is it really 7,000? 35% of my max HP. Is it 7,000 or not? I don't think I have the extension, so I don't see it. Oh, that's a shame. Pulling for her on her last day. What are you talking about? Clorinda? Also, by the way, since you guys say that you can't see the emotes, what if I just zoom in the chat a little more? So you guys can see that from there. Oh, did you guys see the thunder outside? Physical damage with no good stat. Wow, straight to the trash. God damn. God damn. Clorinda is like so good though. I really like her. They're not as ungrouped as they usually are, but they're still ungrouped nonetheless. Okay, now they're grouped.
Drop your weapons. You asked for it. Evil looks. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
Dude, the ultimate of Clorinda actually feels really good. Like, I thought it was gonna be like Ridesley, in which like, you know, like it's fine. Like, Ridesley is fine, but like, you'd rather punch. But with Clorinda, her ult actually feels really good. It feels like it does a lot of damage.
Time to testify.
Is the skilling higher than Ridesley?
Into the shadows.
Or not? Because it feels like it is. Let me actually check. 215. Oh, wait, it must be higher, right? No! Ridesley's still high. Why does it feel better then? Why does it? Is it because you never melt the ultimate? But you do aggravate her ultimate. Is that why? I don't know. That changes everything! Everything I tell you! Good luck on your polls, Lay. Yeah, good luck. I also didn't say that because I'm silly. But good luck, gamer. Matthew, friend my Discord. I'm not sure. As of lately, I also wanted to put out like a statement that I probably won't accept friend requests anymore. Cause like, dude, my stuff gets like, how to explain it? Like, my Discord is cluttered, okay? Fuck you guys. I don't want to talk to you. Jesus. There it is. Hello, Hillspinch. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I just found the artifacts. That is so famous. No, it's not. It's not that I get spammed. It's just that it becomes difficult for me to find shit. All right, I'll be straight up with you guys, okay? I've been offered things. Ooh, from actually Star Rail to make like a couple of videos. They didn't reach back like after a little while. Like I'm waiting for updates on it. And I don't even know if I can say this stuff, but I'm saying it anyways. And like, dude. And like, I cannot even find their shit because... and like, whatever. You know what? I don't even know why I started talking about it. I already have this old man as a friend on Discord. Yeah, dude, I'm not removing you guys. If you guys are in my friend list, for now. but I'm just saying, like, this can't keep going. It was gonna happen one day, and today is the day. So, it is what it is. Dude, I keep forgetting. I just found the Bond of Life set and the Burn set, right? Did I find anything? Oh, actually, I wanted to level a flower from this set. This one. This one! Isn't this spicy? Chat, do you guys like it? Do you like it? Because I like it a lot. Now, if it could upgrade crit damage again, crit rate is fine, though. But crit damage would make me a bit happier. Because I have a lot of crit rate on Arlequin already. Please! Please! That's fine. Like 18 attack is really impressive. Right? It is. Clit damage? No. That's not what I wanted. I did not say that. So I was using this, and I think this is just an upgrade, right? I mean, all this attack, it must be useful, right? Have you tried the glitch that removes the blur, so you can see character bakeries? No? What is it? And how do you do that? I need to have a quick look at Rhinsley. Dude, I don't even get to use chlorine. They're already dead. These bunch of crabs. Oh, there's a survivor. Nice. Time to gun him down. Am I right? I'm gonna hug you. Who's gonna get hugged? Oh, wait. What silly stuff has Matt been up to? Videos. I have done a decent amount of videos in the past month. Like, I actually got my shit together for once. I did. And I started making videos on a semi-consistent manner for a month. So, like, I've been streaming less. Yesterday I played the Archon Quest, and I do plan to, you know, make, like... Fucking... It's just that, like, the power went out yesterday. So, like, the VOD ended up being, like, split. I want to put it together, do, like, a... Kind of like a stream highlight. It's just I don't want to call this stream highlight because I doubt I'll edit anything. So yeah. Did you do Chlorine Story Quest? No. I am gonna do it now. After checking my artifacts. Because I just farmed for it, you know? Like I want to see if there's any update or anything. You know, there's also a burn set that might be useful on some future characters. Wink wink. You know, I like to have dreams. And in my dreams, I like to imagine there's a character that works with burn. So, animal, whatever. What about this stuff? Physical, that's trash. Attack, that's trash. I was also strongboxing recently. I strongboxed a new Eula circlet. My previous circlet is better. Which is this one. This one is better. But the thing is that never critting fucking sucks. So I'm just gonna keep this one anyways. It's really good still. So yeah. Now I can actually crit. I unlocked the ability to crit on Eula. Before the ratio was something like 40 to 100. So that was fucking stupid. And now we get into the story quest, shall we? Shall we, gamers? Where is it? Oh, I gotta start it, right? Because I know that Farina's gonna be there. And I thought, you know what? I skip all story quests, but... if Farina's present in this one, then I must play it. I was gonna play it anyways. I also plan to play, like, Navia's, since I didn't play that one. But that one is for whenever I feel like it. This one has Farina, so it must be now.
Did you also see Navia and Clorand over there?
Yes, I do see them.
Might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
Alright, I just didn't want to interrupt her, so, like, I stayed at a distance. I became day now.
Still no dice?
Oh, damn. What's with the pose?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine already.
What? What is
Lynette's ears
it?
drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out.
Oh, wait, no, you told me how to do the glitch. I forgot.
Clemente,
No.
He hid himself under
Remind
his
me-
helmet as
remind
soon
me
as
when
he
I can move
realized
again.
There'd be people around that he didn't know.
What? Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end, and Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there will be... Okay. What's up?
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now. I just gave the members of the Spina a few days off too, so I don't want to bother them either.
Hello, Ava.
This is
If
getting
Farina and
pretty
Quest met will play. When no Farina, just you are. What?
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners, how are you all doing?
Huh. Navia?
What? What's up?
Huh? Oh, you mean...
Yep, this is our chance.
Ah. What are you going to do?
Help with something? Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now that only you can solve. Whoa, for real?
Absolutely.
For real, for real? On God?
Exhausted
All I know about this quest is that it has a super cute art. And yeah, exactly, exactly. I've also seen that. We're already exhausted. Okay. What kind of problem?
Traveler, Paimon,
Mm-hmm.
would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
What? It's a huge problem. But I guess I'll have to play Marechaussee.
By the Tabletop Troupe, a local roleplay adventure club.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out
Oh, I get it. I get it. So those icons are gonna be there because
ever since I was a kid.
they're role playing, aren't they? The ones you mentioned, Josmina.
Veteran members of the club. Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them.
Ah,
And
all
when
right.
they asked,
We're gonna play Baldur's Gate.
I mean, come on, a brand new script? Nobody has ever played it before.
Generally,
We're gonna play
speaking,
D&D,
scripts at that
gamers.
level of
Rina
development
Venti
have a
cosplay,
lot of
for real.
issues. But I think this one is
D&D and Genshin before
The author
GTA
obviously
6,
put a lot of work into the
I
story,
guess.
and the world
Hello,
building is
Islam
also
Gandura.
incredible.
Came here to say, whoever gifted me, thank you so
I was
much.
the one that handed
You are
it.
very welcome.
But some
I
of us
have gifted them
haven't read it yet.
myself with all my
No
love.
spoilers, please.
Don't spoil,
Anyway.
Corinda.
The script calls for a team of 4. Ah, yes. We're missing one final player right now.
Me, pick me, pick me.
So, you're saying you'll help us out? I knew I could count on you.
And
partner.
Lilette and Fremine didn't want to. Like, Fremine got too shy. Poor guy.
That's not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players and ensure that everyone has a good time.
Aha.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Yes.
Well, that solves our problem. You have our thanks.
Woohoo! I'll go grab the script manager from the club right away.
The
All right.
script manager? Didn't
Oh.
you just say that you gave Claram the script?
The club introduced a completely new kind of game
The club?
for the script. In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete. The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed the current list of objectives.
Oh, so it's like
On
a
top of
surprise?
that, in order to
Why?
increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real life. We'll only know where we should go once the script manager reveals the starting location.
Aha.
You're right. Whoever wrote this script really did put in a lot of work.
And it's got a real healthy amount of suspense, right? I mean, even the GM doesn't know how the story will end.
The
I look forward to
Game
experiencing
Master?
it with you all.
They even used the word,
Up
bro.
The others first. They should all be
Oh my
waiting
god,
at
I gotta
Victoria Boutique.
tell
I'll
my
come over
friends
to the script manager as soon as I find
they
him.
like D&D to play this
Sounds
story
good.
quest. Maybe they like it.
Remember to always watch where you're going, and don't
Have you guys ever played D&D? I
You
haven't.
say that like I'm 6 years old or something. Let me think. What kind of character should I play this time?
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time. Oh, and stop trying to persuade every animal you come across.
So they're talking about previous games they had. That's so cute, you know? Hello, Landers. Chlorine story quest, yes. And apparently they're gonna be playing like the equivalent, the Genshin equivalent of D&D. By the way, tell me the glitch again. Try the glitch. Yes, I did remember. I did remember this time around. You guys can't blame me, all right? I did remember it. So, what do I gotta do? That cat was so cute. Yeah, the cat was pretty cute, but it wasn't this one. Like, which one was it? It was like all white. I have no idea where it would be. Apparently, Navia is the type of player who talks to every NPC or something. Yeah, she tried to persuade every animal she found. Apparently. Dude, for the little I played of Baldur's Gate, I also had like I had a spell, and like I could speak with animals. So like I would always also do that. Oh my god, I'm like Navia. I speak to every NPC, including the animals. So how do I do the glitch? Do I gotta scroll up? That's crazy. You guys got me scrolling up. That's fucked up. Get to the character menu. Select an artifact. And travel to that domain. Which domain? You mean the one I was at before? When you travel there, open the character menu again and enjoy. What? What? Like what? What do I do now? Do I get out? Am I misunderstanding everything? Hello, Gothic. And then I go to the domain. I'm assuming you mean this. Matt is intrigued by the bakeries. Indeed I am. And then what? Chonky is ghiato, peso, yeah, whatever. What am I reading? Where is it? Where's the message again? Open a character menu and enjoy. But I didn't do it, right? Click on an artifact to get to the domain.
It's a battle of wills. And the
Am I stupid? Am I stupid, chat? Am I stupid? Click on an artifact to get to the domain. Oh! No, wait. How does that work? An artifact to get to the domain? Am I stupid? How do I do that? Like, you mean like this? I gotta click on one of the artifacts in this book? Is that glitch? I don't know it. I don't know it. Like, I just click one of the artifacts from here? Is that what you meant? No. That is stupid. Come on, guys. Guys, the instructions aren't clear. I'm not stupid, okay? You are stupid. I'm not. I'm not. Do that. Select any artifact. Do I do it from the backpack? I'm not doing this on purpose. I don't know how to do that. Like this? No. In bio? The character menu. Select the artifact. This! I did do that. Select any artifact. Select its information and teleport to its domain. What? Where do I do that? Details. Oh, I found it! No. I thought I found it. Oh, I found it! I found it! I found it. Look how smart I am. Chat, look how smart I am. So you do this, and then you can just look at the... You can just look at them. Where is he? Like this? Oh, shit! It actually works! God damn! Can we get some of the Risley's hats in the chat? God damn, dude. Alright, no, I did not see this. How did you even find it though? Like I couldn't find it with instruction. And why would you check an ass after doing all those steps? The fuck? Beautiful water. I got a little thirsty there for reasons unknown. Love to see your icebreaker and I'm happy. I exploded instantly. Couldn't even edge to this.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're back. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too.
There's also
What a
Linny.
pleasant surprise. I
The
assume you'll be
Rizzler.
joining us for the game then?
Linny,
Yes.
Fiona! Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are you also members of the tabletop troupe?
Yes.
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette Fremine and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM.
Oh.
Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, yes.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clarion simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
Aw, that's
If you're
nice.
interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
Ah.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script. If it's
The people that meant Father's
then I'll
Bakery.
join.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Equality.
participate in a lot of tabletop troop
Equality,
activities?
actually.
You
An
could
ass
say
check
that.
after. Yeah, true.
He's actually one of
Very
the few
true.
senior game masters of the troupe.
Lini the Rizzler. He is.
I
He
knew
is.
about that even when she was still my subordinate.
It's nothing. Really, just a small hobby of mine.
Wow. I've been so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of hard to imagine you role-playing with a bunch of friends.
What? Just let her, Paimon. Just let her, you bitch ass. Stop being so judgmental.
Surely you jest.
Yes.
I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players.
The dialogue option said, if we have any doubt, do we have to duel you or
Personal
something?
lives. The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine.
As much as I want
I put
DPS,
all
can they give us
personal
more
feelings to the
off-field
side
male characters,
and grant a
please?
fair duel to all
But I
who seek
digress.
to defend their honor.
Are there not? Like, we have the Twing Cho, no? Right?
But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person.
I heard
Someone who
about
feels
Fontaine.
anger and sadness,
No one at
just
Fontaine,
like
right?
everyone else.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
Uh-huh.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Work mode.
Is that
Interesting.
so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry?
Yes.
That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
But that's easy.
No, that's not what I meant.
Uh-huh. Kaya uses his skill and then he goes off field. Yeah, for example, Kaya. But you need to check Arlecchino's break rate. It's an order that you must obey. Why? I already checked the best cat in the game.
Script manager, Mr.
Oh.
Florian.
Hello, Mr. Florian.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Is he in character or something?
This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway,
I see.
allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script.
Alright.
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marushose Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marashose Hunters. Is that a problem?
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marashose Hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over generations.
Alright.
Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor.
Cassiodor.
I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
Alright.
And
Right,
I'll
Florian.
provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
Yes, thank you very much,
Case?
Florian.
Brave hunters,
Premium
ready to
NPC.
set out
Yeah,
on an
dude.
Unknown adventure?
Yes! Yes!
Just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already.
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this location and begin your heroic journey.
Nice.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative. What does the message in the envelope say?
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue. Huh, seems like they have
I
everything.
wonder how
prepared.
powerful Cappuccino
Please
is.
check all your belongings, everyone,
He's the
and make
what?
sure you haven't forgotten anything. Once you're ready, please follow me to the
Florian or
destination.
Charlotte as an NPC.
Hunter squad, move
What are you trying to say with that, Kazuko? Cappuccino. Yeah. Whatever, bro. With all the people calling her Arlecchino, bro. I just started calling her Arlecchino Cappuccino in private on purpose. Don't call her Arlecchino, man. It hurts me. It hurts me. As a not so proud Italian, it hurts me. Oh. Let's sprint with her into the shadows. You're my way.
Stop right there.
Die. Alright, back to sprinting. Actually, I gotta kill these enemies. I have to, chat. Look away. I know it's cruel, but I have to. Because Chlorine needs them. If I want to triple crown her eventually, one day, then, you know, I need more of this material. Siegewin might also need them as well.
Into the shadow.
More? I guess I can kill these ones as well. Dragolikino's bakery. No! No! Why Arlekinos? 1 second, I'll do that. Give me 1 moment. Die. Oh, what are you two doing here? Stealing your eggs. Dude, how many seals are there? Dude, with the Thundering Fury, it feels like I have no cooldown on the guns. Like, straight up.
Into the shadow.
Like, it's so short if you keep, like, triggering reactions, you know? Let me get these drops. Yes. We don't want to forget these. And, let me do the glitch again. Details. Alright. Got too reckless in my main account that I just went Sithos. Oh no! Oh no! That's a terrible mistake. Who did you find? Haitama or Chlorinde? Her? Oh my god! Does it stay? Like, does it carry on even if I got out like that? It does. Why did you want to see it so bad? There's nothing to see, bro. You fucking pervert. What's wrong with you, chat? Pussy. Damn. I got Chlorinde for both my main and sub. Bruh, that's such a shame. I only intended for my sub account. Well, it is what it is. It was fate. Enjoy Chlorinde instead of Sethos. Mother's Bakery is secret. True. Let me glide there. How would that make me choke? What? I got a screenshot. Jesus Christ! Too much information.
Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for us.
The Fatometer?
Fatometer. What's that?
Oh, come on. Don't act so
To
clueless.
determine action success or failure. We'll need to use it when we try to use.
Oh, it's like the in replacement of like the dice.
The dessert and tea. Is that for us as well?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the message said.
Nice.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just
It
like
is.
a tea party with friends.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marashose hunter, Paimon.
True.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be
Show
found,
something else when it was
please let
Riot's turn.
everyone
Because I'm
know.
gay as fuck.
Desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Very fair. Then, let us begin.
Snack
First,
Hunter.
Please pick up
Yes.
the blank character cards in front of you and write down your name and profession.
Oh, do I actually gotta
You can
pick
find
that
an
stuff?
abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card. If you have any
Nice.
questions, feel free to ask me. In
Yes,
this
yes.
story, everyone is a Marashose hunter. To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge for everyone.
Ooh, nice.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting. by
Dude, this story
instinct,
quest looks already
so there's
pretty
no need
good.
to allocate
Am I
any
wrong?
additional skill points to those
Like,
areas.
I'm actually kind of excited for the game.
So there's a fighting part to all of this?
Oh, yeah, it's going? Bruh. Nah.
Maybe
Asking
Paimon
me,
could just stick with you?
asking me to do the Arlecchino glitch? over and over again, and as soon as I do it, you leave? Where are you going, Yamiko? State your future location right now! Where are you going?
Why don't you share a character card then?
That's
Traveler will
sus.
be the
That's
master
very
hunter.
sus. What do you guys
You
think?
can be her little floating assistant.
Their duties have been fulfilled. No, I don't think they've been fulfilled yet. I think they were just given materials.
Do I fill it out with the name of my character?
Fill it out with the name of my character.
Yep.
Yes.
It can be any name you like.
I'm going to study. I still have one last day of exams. Alright, then good luck. Good luck, Yamiko.
You can
Sus,
give it a name, too, if you
definitely.
want.
Yeah,
Maybe
studying
that
is not a
never
good
gets you
excuse.
busy to Think of a new name.
But I'll play along. I'm already role playing, just like in this game.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life, but still as yourself. That's not a bad idea.
Something tells me Farina's really gonna like this.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Why?
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills. The more points you invest in a particular skill, the easier it will be to pass associated checks.
Aha. Let me click auto again.
Take persuasion and investigation. Those are must-haves when it comes to missions like these.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence. Good idea, Navia. Just as expected of a veteran player.
So, should we also take those skills then?
Not necessarily.
No?
Since we're working together as a team,
Yeah, exactly.
we could leave the
We should probably fill out
negotiations
to the
Nadia
others.
and use our skill points to pick up other useful skills.
Yes.
For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate our way out of.
Interesting.
Interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I suppose it's not so different from an acting troupe. Everyone has their own role to play.
Yes.
Let me see. I'll take arts and performance. I'm not quite sure what use they'll be, but I'm not as knowledgeable.
They're really
about the
fitter.
other skills,
Actually,
and
aren't they-
I am not too confident.
aren't they all picking traits that they actually have? Rather than picking stuff that's like different from their characters. They're actually going with what they would have. You know? You know what I mean? Like Linny is like a cunning guy. You have Navia that just picked the investigation and stuff of the sort. And Frina now picked the arts and performance, which is what she does.
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler?
Cooking, medicine, and insight. Medicine! Medicine!
Help people when they're injured. That's nice of you.
Yes. Oh wait, I can pick all of them? Insight.
Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts. Sounds useful. So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two skills?
We need some sleight of hands, or we're cooked. Yeah, Linny has it. Oh. Oh, so you gotta pick 2 out of the 3. Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see. Oh, looks like you each have enough points to choose one final skill.
You've all picked such classic skills. It's fine to go a little bit out of the box, you know.
What? No, I didn't. Fucking medicine.
Cause trouble.
For example, this
No.
one here. Summon. Doesn't it sound super mysterious and cool?
Damn.
Oh, I saw that one just now as well. The description says, this skill can be used under certain circumstances to summon characters or creatures that fit the script's world-building rules.
Is Farina gonna pick that?
Script's world-building rules, huh?
So, is Farina gonna pick that? Please tell me she does.
A hunter can summon.
Because I have an
That's
idea.
not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you, and the GM will take care of the rest.
Summon Ryansley on my face.
Alright, you've come in
Whatever.
Let's learn something.
Whatever.
Paimon can't wait to see what kind of thing shows up.
Now, yes, VA is coming to HSR. Yeah, right. She's voicing
Now that
Yu Lee,
everyone's
right?
more or less finished creating their characters. We
Call
can
me
begin.
Brian, do we had the right chlorines?
Two of our players are doing this
Wee
for the first
Wait,
time.
chlorines?
Let me ask. Would you like to play on easy mode or authentic mode.
Authentic mode.
What's the difference between the two?
Ah, come on, we're not going easy mode.
In role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the players and the results of the Fatometer. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. A critical failure may even result in further negative consequences. If you choose to play in authentic mode, every time you elect to use a skill, you'll need to use the Fatometer to see whether
Hello,
you
McDonald's
succeed or
worker
fail,
Nahida.
and face any consequences
gamer.
that may follow. If you choose easy mode instead, every check will be
What's the
successful by
point?
default,
No, that ruins
and
the
you won't
fun.
have to worry about luck playing a
No, that's no fun. To actually get to choose. I'm not reading all that. Chlorine just explained it so well. Why would I read
I'd
it?
like to focus on the story. I suppose I should
Oh,
pick
come on.
easy mode. I'd feel bad if I brought the team down by failing my
It's
test.
fine. It's fine.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Don't worry
exactly.
about that. RNG
Bro.
is the lifeblood of role-playing games.
She said RNG.
Authentic mode for sure.
That's crazy.
Never knowing what
They're
you
using
might have
gamer
to
terms.
overcome.
They're just like me.
Doesn't that sound exciting?
I'm a gamer.
I'd rather be mentally prepared for what might happen.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll mark down Farina for easy mode. All her
Meta
checks
as
will be
quest.
successful by
I mean,
default.
yeah.
As usual,
It's an event or
Nadia
story
and
quest.
Lenny
It's a
will
story
play on
quest.
authentic
It's
mode.
Chlorine's.
What about you, dear partner? How would you like to play?
Authentic.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Trust me, you'll see the beauty of RNG.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't think Clorand would make things too difficult for us, no matter what the Fatometer says. Isn't that right, Clorand?
No promises.
Yeah, exactly.
That wasn't super reassuring.
It's fine, guys.
Anyway,
It's fine.
Enough talk. Let's get started. I want
Farina,
to
stop being
experience at least
relatable.
a good chunk
For
of
real.
the story today. Speaking of the story, why is the beginning scene on a beach?
Well, that's because a long time ago, back when human civilization was still in its infancy,
That's so good,
powerful
though.
demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land. They created a host of monsters and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence.
Dude, I want them to put like icons, like generally speaking, not just in this quest. They should have them here, in my
Soon,
opinion.
A group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness, and in doing so, subdue each and every monster that sought their destruction.
I'm sorry, I'm too
They
distracted because this
became
looks really
known
good.
As the Marachose Hunters.
A group of human rebels banded together with their swords raised. They swore to brave the darkness, and in doing so, subdue each and every monster that saw their destruction. They became known as the Marachose Hunters. Ah. Yes! Oh, this is the loading screen. Oh my god, this is so well done. Is it not? It is loading. Like I can see in the bottom right. Okay, yeah, the story. The story.
Later,
Or a
as member of
monster.
the Marachose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this strange city. As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks as you begin to survey your surroundings. There aren't many people in the vicinity, but you do take note of a few others who, like you, seem to be sizing up this place. Your eyes meet, and you realize these people are fellow Marachose hunters, likely led to this location after reving the same commission as you.
Let's team up
You're
then.
Marachose Hunters too, right?
Oh my god, it's so
Allow me to
good.
introduce myself. The name's Navia, monster hunter by trade, and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side. What say you to traveling together? We can help each other out on the road.
Yes.
Okay, count me in.
Dude,
My name is Linny.
Linny's is so good.
Picked up a few less than legal tricks along the way.
He looks so
Adopted by a
cool.
Marachose hunter, and later
Gotta
chose
go
to
now.
follow in
Aw.
his footsteps.
Alright, then see you, Hillsman. It is basically D&D. Dude, it's so beautiful.
Is this where you introduce your character to everyone?
Yes.
It sounds like they've done this dozens of times. My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family. I always had a strong interest in performance and the arts. Even though I'm a Marcia Say hunter, what I really want is to be a performing artiste.
Hey, that's really cool. You can do it, Farina. That's exactly how it's done.
She's proud of her.
Come on.
Yes. Oh, even Paimon got one.
Hunter right here.
I've been studying medicine
Oh.
ever since I was a child. I want to do my part to eradicate these monsters and use what I've learned to heal others.
And they've used my choice. Look. Oh my god, I just realized you guys didn't see the full thing because I have Farina there. But like, look, it's like so cool. You guys saw them half covered. Also, voice Lumine dialogues. That's crazy.
Welcome. When we face the monsters, I'll make sure to charge in front to give everyone some cover. You can take care of the healing at the back.
You open your envelopes at the same time. The message reads, "To the honorable and trustworthy Marashose hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis. The lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters, and our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness. We beseech you, please help
Beseech?
us resolve this crisis.
What does that even mean?
And return peace and stability
We
to
need
our
you?
home."
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar. It kind of reminds Paimon of Mondstadt.
Because it is.
Must have used a real-world city as a reference when coming up with the map.
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled. You recall the sight of tree-lined streets and the gentle tranquility of days gone by. Yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty shell. Its hollow gates are open to you, beckoning you to come forth and bring salvation back to the town.
Yes.
Carefully read
Yes.
every line of the
We can
letter
do it,
and turn
guys.
my attention to the signatures at the bottom.
Oh.
Who issued this commission to us?
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together. They sensed that things were not right within the kingdom and sent a distress signal to the outside world.
Right, we play a horse. Yeah,
Why
whatever.
don't we take a walk around the city?
Alright,
See if
dude,
we can
nice
learn
try.
anything from the local residents.
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some leads on the monsters and bad guys we're after.
You look up.
That was a really
and
cool
see a
switch.
tavern
Like a
nearby.
transition.
It appears to be open for the day.
Why don't we go check out that tavern? If the novels I've read are anything to go by, taverns are usually full of information.
Alright. And they made the place like all foggy. They put like this special effect on it as well. That's so
As you
good.
approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
You also have trials of the other characters. Is Farina Bard? Yes.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yes.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right.
Very foggy.
The weather
The way
today
I
is
like
quite
it.
lovely. If only those monsters out there would stop causing trouble.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions, we might be able to get some good leads.
Oh, come now, don't be sad. Life is all about optimism. Oh, that reminds me. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Huh?
What?
I don't think that's the kind of question we're supposed to ask.
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food. How about some macarons? I could make you some.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this.
Navia's not
but
very
you
good at
don't
it.
really look like a chef. Besides, I'm not really a fan of sweets.
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets. You're really starting to remind me of this one friend of mine.
Who? Who? Say it. I knew it.
Did she just... Huh?
Okay.
Glorian must have broke character for a
Yeah, she did.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler, maybe you can think of something.
What? I'd like to do an insight check to see what's troubling her. Any help here, Lini? Yeah, Lini, help.
Miss, we'd love to learn more about the monsters you mentioned. If you're willing to open up to us, we might just be able to help resolve the troubles you're facing.
Dude, wouldn't it be so good if they also received the skins of these characters they're playing? That would be awesome. It's just that the fact that it came out now means that they probably won't. Trolled Woman seems to be a bit hesitant.
You weren't even the one that learned persuasion.
My troubles, you say? I'm not sure they're so easily resolved, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share them with you. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is that my husband
Everyone
was
is just
dispatched
fucking it up.
3 days ago.
Because they're not using
Do
their
you
proper
know
skills.
where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me where they were sending him.
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters as soon as possible. We sincerely hope your husband will be able to return to your side soon.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try to remain optimistic and wait for good news. We don't always get to choose what happens to us. But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to the things life throws our way. I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential as a delicious dessert.
Navia, come on.
I'll do my best.
It's
You
okay.
bid farewell to the woman, and continue your journey further into the city.
Interesting.
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet.
I'm not moving
A
my
nearby
camera or
merchant
character.
folds his
It's the game
arms
that was doing
and
it.
gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
What?
Although he doesn't seem very friendly, merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
Pardon me, sir. I'd
Yeah,
like to ask a question,
I
if
guess.
I may.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
How about this much?
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
It's so good that Chlorine is doing that voice.
Can't be that expensive, right?
What do you know? War's nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before. If you're not gonna buy anything, then scram.
Whoa, what a nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking
Come on,
to him.
it's Lini.
But he still might have information.
Or maybe
we need.
Navia.
Traveler, can you think of something?
I was thinking like Lini was gonna fucking sneak up on him or something, but maybe it's better to use Navi actually.
Sir, we came to this city to solve the very problem you seem to be referring to. The war you mentioned, would it happen to be against the monsters outside the city? If you happen to be well informed and know a thing or two about what's going on, we'd appreciate it if you could share that information with us. After all, the sooner this problem gets resolved, the easier it will be for you to do your business.
Oh, 8. 20! Wait, did I... Isn't that like a critical success? No? Is it
Things
not?
are basically as you said, young lady. Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes. We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues, we're all gonna be in big trouble.
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
We could all starve and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat. Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
That is concerning.
All right. That's all the information you need, right? Off
But
with
all
you
my
now. I've still
checks
got
failed
business to do.
every time.
You know, if you smiled a little more, you'd definitely get more business. And I bet that would make your life just a little bit sweeter. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to work. It's just a tip.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Yes.
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
Alright. They have noblesse in C3. Yep, these are the usual, like, story quest trials. But this is my actual arena, isn't it? Yeah.
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face,
So this guy?
pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some information out of him. Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Oh, wait, you're...
I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marashose hunter!
Yes.
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Oh, yeah, maybe that's why they were acting
Yes.
like that.
Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come. Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marashose hunter, Casiodor, the Golden Hunter, he was the one who drove them back. However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power. Or perhaps an evil sorcerer has been meddling in our affairs.
An evil
All I
sorcerer!
know for sure is that their return has stripped this city of any chance at peace.
Is that still Chlorinde? Yes.
Are there
It's Chlorinde
not
voicing
enough
them.
soldiers
But the
to
character is
drive
not
them out?
Chlorinde.
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to
Doing
fight
a
against
Timmy
them.
cosplay.
What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marashose hunters anymore. When I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marashose hunters drove back the monsters. So, on the off chance that something might come of it, I decided to reach out to you. To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales. But now that I've seen you in person, I finally know that it was true.
Yes.
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marashose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears of relief.
Oh, damn.
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, we need to know where to find them.
Made him
Can
so
you
happy.
give us any leads?
Yes, we will save the city.
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous. I'm afraid I can't point you toward a specific location. Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road, you should run into a group of guards. They might know more about where to find the monsters.
I see. We'll go look for them then.
All right, be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just part of the problem. There are evil sorcerers inside the city as well.
Oh.
So be on your guard. They're actively working with the monsters and have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic. They're the reason why,
I wanted to say-
even inside the city, everything has been a giant mess.
I really like how the colors of Lini, Navia, and Farina like contrast. As in, you know, red, yellow, and blue. Like, it looks really cool when they're like put one next to each other. No? I don't know why. It just feels so colorful.
Even one of our kindest ministers is
I just
turned
like
into
it.
a boorish and unreasonable figure.
Can't hold it in. What are
Interested
you
in nothing
talking
but
about,
enacting
bro?
laws that exploit the people. Who knows how much longer we'll be able to go on like this?
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Frina could sing him a song. Yeah, exactly.
Like, now? Is this really the right time?
Yes, come on, come
I
on.
appreciate your kindness. But for now, it's
No.
more important to focus on the crisis at hand. Brave hunters, I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
Come on, bards are supposed to be much more cheerful than what Farina's doing. No? Am I wrong? Like, this is like, we're gonna save this village thingy. Like, she should be saying it as in, as if we're...
Understood correctly. There are
Wait.
currently 2 problems in the kingdom that need solving, right?
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters outside the
We need
city.
Venti to give
and
Bard
take down
classes.
the evil
Exactly.
sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Well, this seems like a good moment for a break. Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that. I totally thought the hunters would be treated like heroes.
Well, Clarence said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Marushosei hunters were also treated like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation
I mean,
of
it's
history,
still like,
but there are definitely some
yeah,
similarities.
exactly.
Would you like to hear more about it?
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script. You brought up bits and pieces of the hunter's history before, but it was all in passing.
Haima wants to know too. The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kind of like the yokai in Inazuma?
No, Paimon, how stupid are you?
All Marushosei hunters were ordinary mortal fighters. The only thing that set them
So
apart
fucking stupid.
were
The
the
rest
special
bards
sword
are people,
techniques
you know?
passed down over the centuries.
I have never seen one.
So you mean anyone could become a
How can you be
Marushosei
singing
hunter?
songs if you're sad? Doesn't that just
In theory,
not match?
yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and
Paimon.
master the swordsmanship techniques required to fight the monsters.
Ponder time indeed.
Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person. To become a hunter, you must be strong in both body and mind.
What kind
Like
of monsters did the hunters
Shumatsuban,
fight
normal
exactly?
people serving an organization.
Oh, and the evil sorcerer the script mentions. Did they exist in real life too?
The land
Sorrow
of
is
Fontaine
the
once played host to
news.
an ancient dynasty
Jesus.
known as Remuria.
Venti can't be
After that
can be
dynasty
sad.
fell,
Yeah, but like,
monsters began to appear,
but
intent on
yes,
obstructing humans from
he can be
establishing a new
sad.
social order.
But like, you know,
One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria
cheering
used his power
people
to
is what
assemble a
bards do.
formidable army of
If this
guardians.
person feels bad,
He sought
then
to use that force
you
to
cheer
establish
them,
himself as king.
right? Doesn't it just make sense
Now wait a
for a
second.
bard to do
Don't
that?
tell
Otherwise,
me
what
that guy was
what are
the
you like?
inspiration for the evil sorcerer
What
in the
you
script. We
like?
still
What do they
haven't
do
found
then?
any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else for now?
Of course, Farina can be
I
sad, but if
wasn't
there's
planning
someone
on
to
going
cheer,
into
she should be
anything you
doing
might
that,
be able to find out in the
rather
game.
than thinking critically about
Well,
everything.
If you want me to talk about something else, then how about Casiodor? the
I'm
Golden
pulling
Hunter,
them to nihility,
or Egeria,
whatever.
the ex-Hydro Archon?
Let me reread this. I'm going to do anything you might be able to find out in the game, but if you want me to talk about something else, then how about Cassio, the Golden Hour, or Egeria? Oh, I'm really interested in these topics. Can we actually ask her?
But those people are all from a super long time ago. Where did you learn all this, Claran?
Because she's a
From
nerd.
my master.
By master, you mean Miss Petronia?
I didn't know her, the name of her master. Did we know it already?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good
Egeria
friends.
mentioned? Yeah.
Back in the day, she would often bring Clorand over to play, but then...
Let's not get off topic. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
No. I wanna...
Responding to
Let
Egeria's
let
call,
Navia
a number of
Navia
warriors
speak,
followed
Chlorine,
Casiodor
please.
into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Casiodor's leadership, became known as the Marushosei Hunters. Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marushosei Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
Ah.
Ah, I see. That explains why most.
Was there a crab there?
Have forgotten the hunters.
Why is there a
There's
crab
nothing
there?
More than a legend.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
Damn.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
I vote
Monsters.
monsters.
Yep.
That's the main duty of the hunters, right? We can come back to the sorcerer later.
Yes.
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues on their intentions as well.
What about you, partner? What do you think?
Monsters.
It's decided then.
All right. After some discussion, you decide to turn around and head out of the city.
So where are we going now? Cassidor, what about it? What? My mind is very strong for his grace.
You there!
Is it now?
Outsiders, halt!
Oh,
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles.
he doesn't look very muscular, and he doesn't have a determined expression. Am I wrong? He looks very unsure, actually.
Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Which head is harder? One of Ruingar or the of Geovisha?
Someone's been this suspicious of us.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese Hunters?
Marachose hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, you expect me to believe you're one of them?
Medicine check. Come on. Come on. This one. No! No! But I'm a medic. Am I not? Does that mean that I don't see anything?
The captain allows you to survey his condition after you announce yourself as a trained doctor. Unfortunately, you're unable to adequately assess the source
That's
of
such a
his injury,
shame.
much less
Hello,
come up with
Stanky.
a way to relieve his pain.
I'm sorry. My skills are a little rusty.
Well, this is no ordinary wound. It was inflicted by a monster. Now tell me, are you truly a Marachose hunter? He regards you with suspicion for quite some time before shaking his head. Perhaps he's finally accepted that you're here to help.
Sir, we were indeed in the city earlier, but our purpose was only to gather information on the monsters. We're here to help the city and all the people within it. Your guards are still fighting the monsters as we speak. They could be seriously wounded and in grave need of support. You need all the help you can get.
Let's see. Oh, she actually managed to. Just barely, though.
The man regards you with doubt and concern. After a period of inner struggle, he lets out a long sigh and informs you of the locations where the monsters have appeared. Some of our new recruits have never even dealt with a petty thief, and now they're out there fighting monsters. If it weren't for this cursed leg.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get too worked up. You need to focus on your recovery. Just leave the monsters to us. We're Marachose hunters after all.
Is
You didn't say
OBS
that.
like
A
alright?
glimmer of hope flashes
Seems like it
in
was
his
like
eyes.
bugging. Is
But
the stream
It
fine?
disappears almost as quickly as it came. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with. But if you insist on going, I won't stop you either. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Alright. On our way then to the monsters!
Captain said the monsters should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
More injured
As
knights.
you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief.
What?
Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back. They yell.
No. Don't worry, guys. Backup has arrived. The Mauritius hunters are here! Right? Time to kick some ass? Yes? Go to the area where the monsters have appeared. Which is here. Look! Even left like scratches things. There were like the blades there. Did you guys see that?
This is the place he mentioned, right?
I mean, it surely does look like the
You see
place.
broken iron swords scattered all around you, and downed trees riddled with terrifying claw marks. All the signs point to one thing. A truly devastating battle just took place here.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged.
It's the Rift
They
Hounds!
close in on you without fear. You get the impression that, in their bloodthirsty eyes, you're just another meal for them to devour.
A little help here. This thing wants to eat Paimon.
Your battle round begins now.
I'll pick in the middle, because they always pick the middle. 19, bro! Too fucking easy. So we beat the shit out of them, right?
Time to shine! Attack! That's the way. This one's got your name on it.
The next battle round begins now.
Die! Die, you fiend!
Step right up.
Coming at ya!
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into thin air.
Ugh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble.
What?
I never knew the Phytometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict.
What?
If you
We're
get
not supposed to be
unlucky,
talking about this.
Isn't it
are
just
we?
game over right then and there?
That's part of the fun. The uncertainty of fate is what gives these games their appeal.
Yeah, exactly.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious lump. Wait, could it be the thing that appears after every battle?
I walk up to it, crouch down.
Yes. I was about to say, like, should be Navia's thing.
I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood. It was previously obscured by the large form of the monsters. With the monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy flower bud.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Oh. Let's dig it up. Let's see. Is there any chance it might be like a mimic? Like, do we gotta draw about opening the chest? Oh my god, please tell me they did that. That would be so good.
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground. Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must contain quite the fortune.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open it and we can share what's inside.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?
Yeah, but like, let's see what's inside to then
All the
determine if people need it
suffering in the
more.
capital. Or all those guards
What kind of
who got
treasure
fighting
is
the
it?
monsters. Wouldn't it be better if we gave the treasure to them?
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it for ourselves.
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marchese hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally?
That's also true.
They might get even more suspicious of us.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late. Why don't we call it a day for now?
Sure.
Wow, where did the time go?
I'm not sure if it's because
She had
we're
a
having so
fun
much
then.
fun
Look,
with
you see?
all, or because the story is particularly enticing. But I feel like I could almost keep going.
Oh, we're gonna keep going?
Here! Ooh, how about we play for the night?
Actually?
I'm not sure I'll have enough energy for that.
Oh.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful
okay.
if I get home too late.
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Then it wasn't possible
Another
anyways.
location?
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this
Keep
section that
going,
says
good
proceed to an
Jesus.
indoor set for the next part of the
Paimon,
story.
you selfish bitch.
Oh, they really pulled out all the stops
Sus.
for this new script.
Well,
Yes.
even if we end the game for the day, we can still stay a little longer and hear Cloran finish her story, right? Paimon wants to hear more about the history of the hunters.
Schedule conflicts for other players.
You just want to finish the free desserts before we break for the day.
Oh my god, this neck hunter strikes again.
Coincidence, okay? Besides, to Paimon, not finishing free food feels even worse than having to buy her own. And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Cloran's master.
Well,
What?
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past. It won't do any harm to share these things now. My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before
Oh.
that.
What a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual, if inexperienced in the ways of raising children. My first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Oh wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous? Did you hurt yourself?
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it. See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said, "Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a blade."
Excuse me for asking this, Clorand, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
Probably around,
3?
give or take.
3?
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children. She believed trial and error was the best way to teach a child what they're capable of.
I'm not so sure this is a question of experience.
Can you even walk?
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, Children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
Ah, what a beautiful pet.
Bishop hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous.
What she said was this: make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight. Whoever loses is the real pet.
What the fuck?
How old were you when this happened?
5.
Ah.
Did she win?
No, she
No,
lost.
I lost.
What the?
You actually became the Geovishap's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat, and we've shared a cordial relationship ever since.
What?
Really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Yeah.
Later on, I
Yeah,
gradually
it's kinda
understood
weird.
that Master most likely
Just
didn't
a little
know
bit.
the other way to raise a child. She was a Marashose hunter, but I never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and could hunt monsters in the wild by myself the year after that. Even though the training she subjected me to was strict, she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
Ah.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time, so I didn't know how to interact with others.
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shooting competitions, remember? I don't think many members of the Spina ever beat you in one of those.
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Protector of Justice.
Protector of
Wait,
Justice.
you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who is always active at night?
Yep, that
Die
would
Luke?
be her. She
I'm
often
kidding.
would put on a black cloak and go out at night. I never knew where she went or what she was doing. Until, like Navia said, we overheard the truth from Mr. Callis that night.
Ah.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the
So her
guards
master's
reading
actually
all
Batman,
kinds of witness
interesting.
reports about her on Nervalette's desk.
My apologies.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. And anyway, everything she did was for a good cause. Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she deliberately operated outside the law.
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice become the Protector of Order?
Oh, she had a bunch of code names.
Uh-huh.
I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked.
Damn.
Later on, she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just 2. The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
That sounds like her.
Really?
I bet she forgot which of the 2 she'd use by the time she got back each night.
Well, she certainly
That
sounds
sounds kind
like
of
a
weird. Like using 2 different
fascinating
names.
individual. With a
Like
strong
live in the
sense of
shadows.
justice, it's no
Yes.
surprise her student followed in her footsteps.
Chlorobin
It's true.
confirmed.
I always
Real.
wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of conviction. But
But
she suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
Disappeared? What happened?
Well, gosh,
I have
time
no
on.
idea.
Come on.
She didn't even leave a note. I was never able to find out where she went. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But Master never came to pick me up. When I returned home on my own, it was to an empty house. When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callis's house to ask about her whereabouts. But he only shook his head.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. Just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age, the mother willingly leaves them behind.
Were you upset, Clorand?
Like, I guess so, no?
I was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
Yeah.
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased. But you're right. I suppose I do take after her in some ways.
Who knew Clorand had such an interesting past? I never had the chance to ask her about it before. And I wonder... if Clorand's master were the champion duelist back then... would that duel against Mr. Callus have gone differently? Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorand and Navia are probably thinking something similar. The mood just got super awkward all of a sudden.
Well, anyway. Would you look at the time? It's getting dark, so we should probably call it a day for real this time.
Alright.
If we keep talking like this, we really will be here all night.
I had a great time
That's
today.
an interesting
with
what
Clorand.
if for Farina.
Thank
Yeah.
you for being our GM.
To be honest, I was also thinking it before she said it. I was thinking
Anytime.
about stuff like that.
The script was good, but I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better. Hey, you should tell us
I
more
wouldn't
about
have said that
fight
out
against
loud.
the Geo-Bishop sometime. Maybe your master was onto something.
True.
You could be right.
What does she mean, onto something?
Oh,
I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds
thanks for
who
rejoining
want
the
to
gaming
fight a
legends,
bishop in
Ada.
their spare time.
thank you.
Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the script.
All right. How many like segments is this story quest? I assume only 2, right? Because like if the story quest is longer than the Archon quest, and that's wild. 8, right? It's at 8. So like this should be fine. Yes. Tilu's Rift is Navia, indeed. I don't get it. What don't you get? What's up, Felicia? We talked to them before. Oh well, I'm sorry. I can't do it anymore.
Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
We got some crabs. Just because they're here. Let's see. What didn't you understand, Felicia? Bumble. Yeah. Then I won't help you anymore. Fuck you.
Into the shadows.
Mushroom. Enter. We're getting inside the domain. A shame you should at least talk to the characters before leaving. Yeah, I would have done it normally. It's just that I'm really interested in this story. Like, usually I do that. I swear, usually I do that.
Looks like everyone's here.
It's just that, like,
Now,
I
before we begin,
want to know how
why
it
don't we
keeps
finish
going,
where
you
we
know?
left
So I
off
just thought,
yesterday?
let me just do
There
it.
was an important decision to be made, yes? I'll pour everyone a cup of tea.
Is that really the most important part, though, Clorand? Paimon's more concerned about our current surroundings. Heavy walls, cold railings, dim lights. This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
It's a dungeon,
I am only the
Paimon.
one
Calm
put
down.
into the set. Still, it's obvious the scriptwriter has never paid a visit to the fortress of Meripede.
So
What?
this set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm nor deny.
Anyone think Clorand's smile is starting to look kinda scary?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push on.
Yeah,
But
come
first,
on.
We should
Let's
really
get into it.
figure out what to do with this treasure. If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give ourselves a different name, just like Cloran's master did?
Shame though, Xenosaur Quest, the chapter 2 has some Easter eggs that most people missed too. I didn't play it.
Helping people, it doesn't matter who we are or what we're called.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere. Or did you want some more tea?
Oh, Paimon's good. Thanks. Why aren't you saying anything, Navia? Wait, what's that next to you?
Oh, this is the short sword Cloran mentioned last night. I found it.
Oh,
Huh. I'm surprised you managed to track it down after all this time.
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you gave it to me. Of course I had to keep it.
say it! Say it!
Anyway, where were we?
How did you get it?
Oh, right.
What were the
Just thinking
circumstances?
about
Was
all
it when
potential
the
ways
thing
for us to
happened?
break out of prison. We could dig a tunnel, or try to bribe the guards.
Wait, we haven't been thrown into prison yet, have we?
Yeah, exactly. No way, right?
It's only a matter of time. It pays to be prepared. Just like how you should always have an umbrella on hand, even when it's sunny.
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Let's just give the treasure away. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
Paimon's developing as a character.
So, you reached an agreement? All right then. We can continue with the story.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in hand.
Aha. Your umbrella is a freaking cannon. Of course, you got to have it with Churro. It is also a
The
weapon.
city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere.
And we got so
But
far
your
ahead.
spirits are
What do you think so
surprisingly
far?
high.
It's really
In
good.
places
I like
where
it.
sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth with the children, the elderly, and the poor in urgent need of help.
Thank you, kind soul.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away, her eyes never leaving your back until you move entirely out of sight. However, there's still quite a bit of Mora remaining. It appears you haven't made much progress.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry up so we can address the sorcerer problem.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty responsible guy. I'm sure he knows the people here far better than us.
The antsy one, or
Just as you start to make way
or the
to
one that was
square,
being a bitch ass?
intent on finding the man again, there's a voice.
Whose voice? Clorinda's making a check.
Please wait, distinguished guests.
Uh-huh.
Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you and proceed
Oh.
to politely pay their respects.
Greetings, gentlemen.
Yeah, there's
Are
no
we being
need.
invited for afternoon tea?
No need, come on,
Surely,
guys.
just, my lady, that would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who requests to meet with you.
The
Please
king?
come with us.
Now, why on earth would the king want to meet us? Gamers, what do you guys think?
Do you think this could be a trap?
Squares is kind of
Well,
short.
We have to investigate.
Never
the
mind, it
report
is
at
long.
some point, right?
I mean, I've been playing this for an hour and 40 minutes. I wouldn't call it short.
Opportunity to do that.
I say we go
Actually,
for it.
I was
If
streaming.
something happens, we'll just turn the whole place upside
I didn't
down.
get into the story quest right away. I don't know how long it's been, but it doesn't feel like it's short.
That sounds a little intense.
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree to follow. They lead you all the way to the audience hall of the palace. Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space itself is adorned with all manner of expensive antiques, glass shelves, and silver candlesticks. The items appear quite ordinary in size and dimension, yet their presence somehow makes the emptiness of the hall feel even more surreal and ominous.
Wow, it's so luxurious.
The elderly king, clad
The
in
snack
a
hunter.
magnificent robe,
Snack
sits upon
hunters
the
are
deep
getting
crimson throne
interested.
before you. He wears above his head a majestic crown, with a gemstone the size of a bird's egg set right at the very front. As you observe it, you see a complex pattern of light reflect off its surface. Ahem. They're here, Your Majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister, shields his mouth with his hands and bends down to whisper a few
This is not dark
words to
clothes,
the
though.
king. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up. His gaze shifts to fixate on your group, but he does not move from his place at the king's side.
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings. The man by his side, though. We should keep a close eye on him.
The king remains still and says nothing. The minister is the one who speaks. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from work. So please allow me, his Prime Minister, to
We do not
welcome you
trust him.
instead.
Chad, we don't trust
I've
him.
heard
He's
tell
like
that
so
your
sus.
group, the Marechaussee
No?
Hunters, used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital. Such a great deed deserves to be rewarded. However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe such a feat with my own eyes, you'll forgive me for seeking to verify the truth by speaking to you myself.
Suspicious
Well,
indeed.
we've got nothing to hide. You brought us here to talk, right? So we'll just explain what happened. The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. It took a lot of effort to defeat them, even for trained swordsmen like us. Well, there was enough details, right? Believe us now?
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors. Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters, that must mean you are also in possession of the treasure they stole?
Well,
Yes. But
treasure, but
we gave it away.
How did he know about the treasure?
Then I must ask that you return it at once. It belongs to the kingdom.
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward? Shouldn't the treasure be considered a part of that?
Yes, that was indeed what I said. But you seem to have forgotten a very important distinction.
What is it, Prime
Only
Minister?
That which is freely given by the king can be considered a reward. Taking the rightful wealth of a kingdom without said permission, on the other hand, is a crime.
But that's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, surely we can work things out, no?
if it weren't for us,
Oh, I see you joined the Twitch channel, Mercury. I think I missed too many things. Are you still doing that new Arkham quest? No, this is a story
You
quest.
tried to dispose of the
Chlorine's a
treasure
story
without
quest.
reporting it to the court and without receiving permission, yes? What, no answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you, a group of legendary Marechaussee hunters, sought to take the treasure for yourselves?
Well, what about the king? Is he just gonna let this guy talk for him the whole time?
Yeah.
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains seated, with his hands resting on either side of the throne. His posture is rigid and unmoving. He stares forward with an empty look in his eyes, completely unmoved by the events before him.
From the look of things,
Yeah.
Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer?
Yeah, 100%.
Could both the king and the Prime Minister have fallen under the evil sorcerer's control?
I would like to observe the number of guards.
No, the
stationed in
Prime
the
Minister
hall.
must be the
The guards
sorcerer.
in the palace appear
You know?
fully armed,
Because they're
their
acting differently. One is
expressions
speaking for the other as well.
sensing the tense atmosphere.
It just
in the
makes
room,
sense.
They stand at the ready, each with a hand placed upon the hilt of their sword, as if prepared to draw their weapons and surround you at a moment's notice.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole place upside down, I guess.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned imposters. What a pity.
Imposter?
Guards, take them away
Among
and
Us?
throw them in the dungeons.
The Primordial Minister is
Before I
evil
decide
indeed.
anything, However, I must first determine whether you have
That
any
NPC looks super ugly.
accomplices outside the court.
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe start some kind of riot?
Ugly NPCs are ungrateful ones.
But if we try to fight the guards right now...
Don't worry.
Come on, guys. I'm sure that NPC didn't choose to be that ugly.
Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon, just hold my hand.
Aww.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
You allow yourself to be led away by guards surrounding you on both sides. It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling and smell the stench of death and decay all around you that you finally realize you've stepped into a completely different world.
Stay here, and don't try anything funny.
The guards lock the cell door and leave without looking back.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark hall, but the only response you receive is the sound of water dripping from the ceiling.
Well,
No! What should we do now?
we escape, obviously.
How
Come
to
on.
have the faith
Lini
without
surely
our
can
own
get us
two
out of here,
hands,
right?
Of course. I draw my weapon.
You reach toward your waist, but find nothing there. You now recall that your weapons were confiscated before the guards locked you in the cell. The bag of treasure along with them.
What about that knife?
Did you
I
write the
hid in my
code,
boot?
Whitey?
When did
Prime
you
Major
hide it
here.
there?
Right.
When
Wait.
I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action.
Wait, what did she say?
Moreover, the
Where
guards would have conducted a thorough
did
search
she
before
hide
throwing
the
you in prison.
weapon? Because informing the GM of this course of action. Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before throwing you in prison.
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Correct. You don't even
In her
feel a
boot,
lock hole on
alright.
the cell door.
Oh, well, there goes all our plans.
Come on, can't Lini lockpick or something? What do you mean, indeed?
Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well. This is where the script ends.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
What?
Generally speaking, this should be the point where the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint, or gives the GM some kind of code for how to move forward.
There's none?
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison. Like,
I shall
they'll only
reclaim
show us
him
the way
in my
out
second
once
account.
We've grown truly and
What, the
utterly
Prime Major?
desperate.
That is a possibility.
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison. Oh, wait, guess it's kind of how the Fortress of Meripede works if you're lucky.
True. Actually, true.
Before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had with you earlier, I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era. If I remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Wait,
Wow.
Cloran said that sword used to belong to her master, right? Does that mean her master has been alive that long?
No, maybe it was
I
passed
doubt it.
down.
The way she went about things often made her seem childish more than anything. I'd say the sword was most likely an heirloom passed down over time.
Yeah.
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your master. And you gave it to me just like that? You weren't worried I might lose it?
Master
That's
left
because she
many
really
things to me when
cares.
she disappeared. There was the sword, an old key, and
About Navia, I
a
meant.
good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her. I gave you the sword back then because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Wait, when did this happen exactly?
After the duel between Mr. Callis and myself.
Oh. Okay.
Before that, Clorand would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days. She was on great terms with Papa as well. After the duel, though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other.
Well, yeah.
She entrusted
That's
the
a
sword to
given.
me and never came back. We were both sad and conflicted and totally overthinking everything as a result. Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been avoided.
Callus is
Back
the
then,
culprit from the
it
Archon
felt
quest,
like
right?
I hadn't just lost
No.
a father,
Callus
a close friend as well.
is the previous leader of the Spinadiro Zulites, Navia's dad. And he was accused of stuff. I can't recall exactly what it was, but he didn't do it. So rather than pleading guilty, he challenged. You know, he asked for a duel, and they didn't stop fighting. He never gave up until he died. And yeah, later on when we do the Archon quest, we find out that like his case, he was actually innocent, and the way we find out is because of the primordial water thingy. Like some people they basically used it to pin it onto him and like hide evidence and whatnot. Okay, but he should just say he's innocent. Then the Oratrice will confirm it. So bad. Okay, yeah.
No one
Whatever.
can change the past. The most important thing is that you two found your way back to each other and can enjoy things like this together.
Yep, you're right.
I'm sorry, you two. I didn't mean to bring up any sad memories.
Think nothing of it. No one here is at
I
fault.
mean, they clearly care about each other, so they gotta make up at some point. Like, you know, maybe this is the time. Because, like, even in the Archon quest, they were just kind of, like, awkward about each other's. But clearly they go way back. I didn't think they went way back. I thought they just kind of knew each other's. Not like this. Oh.
Huh?
Wait. They just left this here.
Oh. Looks like the next part of our script is here.
What? I think you were hearing us.
Timing. The situation was really starting to get desperate. And not just because of the prison thing.
Who the hell is writing these? Like, who could it be? Novilette? No way, right? No way. No way he would do that. Ooh.
From Claren's face, Paimon really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a
Riot
reliable
Disley?
way to
No,
tell
I
how much
really
time
doubt
has
it's Ryo.
passed.
Ryo would have like nothing to do with this.
You get used to the unpleasant odor of straw.
It's just that Novilette
mold,
being
and
Chief
rust,
Justice like
and
has
find
seen the
yourselves
cases
alternating
and
between
whatnot.
fits of
Like
drowsiness and despair.
he was also really sad about Callus' death because I think Novilette like had to like say that he was guilty given the evidence, but I think Novilette also thought he was innocent. It's just that the evidence pointed towards him being guilty because they did mention that it rained a lot. Like
Suddenly,
it's
you hear
Fremine.
footsteps outside the door.
Oh, it
Heads
could
up,
be
everyone.
related to
Someone's
like
coming.
Gather close, everyone.
Arlecchino.
Keep your voice down.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm really wondering, like, who's writing all this?
Who
Harlot is behind all
I work
this.
as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity is the same as your own. I'm also a Marashose hunter.
Huh?
Shh. I've already sent away the other guards, but if we make too much noise...
I understand, but how can we be sure we can trust you?
The king has issued a formal decree. In light
Oh,
of the
I'm getting called.
irrefutable proof
Sorry,
of your
guys.
crime, you're to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise. If you want to escape, it has to be now.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. I normally don't even pick them up. It's just that it might have been important. That's why I had the ringtone on. Usually I don't. I'm back. The king has issued a formal decree in light of the irrefutable proof of your crime. You are to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise. If you want to escape, it has to be now. Like, I'm starting to think... Here's what I think. Don't pull... Whatever. I'm starting to think that... Maybe... Like, here's my theory, alright? Hear me out. I think it might be Chlorine's master that's doing this. And I think they're trying to tell Chlorinde what happened to her through this story. Maybe this is what she had to go through, and that's why she left. Could it be?
Executed? We barely did anything!
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure. Could this entire thing have been a trap?
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. As for my identity, I have no way to prove that to you just yet. Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not the time for details.
It doesn't look like we have any other choice.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. Still, these weapons alone won't be enough to defeat the true enemy behind the scenes. His faction is too powerful. The guards are all under his control, and he's even stationed a number of golems in various rooms throughout the palace. To defeat him, you must find a secret vault. It is said that within that vault, the Marachose hunters of the past left behind a treasure with the power to defeat the sorcerer.
You're not coming with us?
No.
Bruh.
I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards.
I think
I'll try
this
my
happened
best
in
to
Baldur's
distract them
Gate.
so they don't go after you.
This thing?
As long as my identity is not revealed, I'll be able to aid you when the final battle comes.
In that case, please stay safe.
Thank you for your concern. I will do my utmost. As for the location of the vault, here.
Okay, no, I think it's about to get good. So give me one moment, guys. Give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. This time for good, I think. Alright. Alright. He's giving us a map, even. Oh, that's awfully convenient. No music, by the way. Oh, alright.
Got it.
All right. Once I open the door, remember to stick close and refrain from making any noise. I'll lead you out of here as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna be sneaky.
You now have the chance to restore the honor and legacy of the Marachose hunters. So please, get out there and reclaim what's ours. And be sure to exercise caution.
With the help of the guard, you successfully escape the dungeons. Your sense of despair and anxiety both seem to fade as you continue your quest.
Uh-huh. Did you try Wuwa? I did. I did.
Wait, we didn't get to
Yeah.
That's when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell.
Oh, the summon spell.
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
No! No! Seen this online. They had an interaction, the bird and the hilly churl. Can they come back if I de-aggro? Like, I've seen someone post this exact video that happened in the story quest. I wanted to see if I could, if it was them, and I think it was. Like, the bird sneaks up on the hilly churl, touches it, and then just goes away. I think I fucked it up, though. Yeah, I don't think they go back. It was this one, wasn't it? It must have been. Oh well. Bruh, it feels weird not to have Farina in my team. Just that with Chevreuse I can't. To the secret vault and search for the treasure. I don't see anything. Do I kill these enemies?
Oz, reveal. Let's get it on. Stop right there.
Alright. There seems to be nothing here. Is it just the thing? Oh. Here? Alright. Found it!
Should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Sauce?
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order then.
Yes.
Plus, if all else fails, we can just blow it up.
How, though? What the? How?
Wow, you really meant that.
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water, its surface shimmering a brilliant shade of sapphire blue.
Well, guess this means it's time for a swim.
Oh. I guess we swim away. Interesting. No, come on. There you go. Nice. I'm back. What happened? We were thrown in jail, but got out. I don't know when you left, but
What's the
yeah,
matter?
that's basically the last thing that happened.
It's nothing.
There was a guard that actually aided us and got us out, basically.
As you step into the cave,
Clorinda has a
find
weird feeling
yourself
about this,
in
huh?
an eerily quiet space. Before you lies a narrow passageway that appears to trail off endlessly into the distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe Clorinda recognizes the place or something.
Wow, this must be where the treasure is hidden.
But this door is blocking our way in. Huh. It almost looks like it's been here for quite some time.
Huh. What have we got down here? A kind of mechanism connected to the door? Ah, it looks like we might have to arrange it into a certain pattern.
Yes.
A pattern on a stone door. That's something Master mentioned before.
Oh.
Uh,
So that's why she is
Something
looking
wrong, Clorinda?
puzzled.
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your map. It appears to be an ancient site of some sort, where treasure likely awaits. Your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene, as if the secret that slumbers here has never once been disturbed. If you listen closely, you can almost convince yourself you can hear the sound of its calm, gentle breathing.
That description makes Paimon feel kind of bad.
Looks
for
like Florine's
staying in
hat.
this
Yeah,
place.
because that's the symbol of the Mauritius Hunters. We even have badges of it.
We're doing this for the sake of the people. to free them from the evil sorcerer.
Look, you see
I say
Lini
it's
has one
time for
here?
this treasure to once again see the light of day.
Linny's right. We need to keep going. The future of the kingdom depends on it. The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right? Let's start exploring the area.
Yes, that should be fine. Something feels off about all this. Guess I'll just have to improvise.
Should I go with the theme of the characters that we're currently using? I think that makes it a bit more fun, no? Because I don't have the trials anymore. So I'll just do it manually.
Spina's on the case.
Why not? Right? Nada. So true. Oh. This. And this. Aha. This needs to be activated somehow. Do I... What? What's up? Oh, she found something. Oh, Lini as well. Farina? Will you also find something soon? Since I see you near a bush. Can I... Alright. Am I fucking it up by doing what I'm doing? Yeah, no, I'm not. Alright. Is it done? Looks to be. They're lining up. What's happening? This is one of my first game with the Singularity DVD. Nice. Singularity is really hard.
It worked.
Nice.
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
It looks like a bag to
By
me.
solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy of inheriting the secrets of the past. At the end of each puzzle, you're rewarded with
With?
With?
a key.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
This is one of the Marechaussee Hunter keys that are passed down from generation to generation. It looks just like the one Master
But
passed
could it
down to
really
me.
be Chlorine's master? Maybe nothing happened to her. Maybe she just left, because that's what they all do.
It is
They
said
leave
that
when
4 keys in total are required
they're
to form the
like,
final complete key. And it seems like we just collected 3 of them. That must mean
Like, maybe they're supposed to leave when their, like, pupil turns 10? Something? Because, like, the timing is also crazy. I don't know.
Huh? What's wrong?
you hear a few strange noises. Suddenly, all the torches in the ruin go out at once.
They actually did.
What's going on? Did we fall into another trap?
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone. Without the torches, the space is now completely dark, and you cannot see anything.
Uh-huh.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here.
Pro.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of footsteps pierce through the darkness.
There's someone else here? Oh, this is so unsettling. Anything?
No, she peeked.
I've been discovered then.
Wait, that voice, it's...
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets the treasure for himself and has come to stake his claim.
He betrayed us.
Oh, so this is just part of the script.
Okay, she was actually scared. What?
Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our abilities. Should we retreat for now?
Judging by the way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marashose hunter. But this isn't part of the script.
Retreat? That's not the hunter way. If it's dark for us, then it's dark for him. We choose to fight.
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I tell you the torches have been relit. This battle will be in the dark.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
Let us begin.
Wait, what? What's with the eyes? What's actually happening? You goon!
Time to test.
He actually trying to hurt us!
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Is he still standing? Goodness, he sure...
No, I interrupted Frida! Oh my god, they fumbled so bad.
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is nearing its end. The torches have not been relit.
What about now?
No.
Final strike. Ha!
Wait. Jesus.
Well, did we get him? Glorian?
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, the four of you successfully defeat the uninvited guest. That look in his eyes. It's like he became an entirely different person as soon as I defeated him.
Uh-huh. Is that so?
Mr. Florian? Oh, wait. We're supposed to be role-playing. I should stay in character.
She was just shocked. Huh? Mr. Florian?
Speak your name, guard.
Wish they made that faster. The problem is that they do the timing of that stuff with the Chinese dub, also the lip sync. So usually stuff looks out of timing, like it's not timed well with the English one. If you were to play in Chinese, it's probably like timed on point. That's why.
Is this treasure really more important to you than bringing peace to the kingdom?
What kingdom? What peace? Those were nothing but lies. I, Florian, am a true Marashose hunter, descended from hunters of ages past.
So he's also using his real name. Or, wait, was that the name of his character from the very beginning?
Yeah, I don't think he's role-playing,
Then
guys.
I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marashose hunter, shouldn't you want to help us just like you said before? Shouldn't we fight together for the sake of the people?
What do you know? In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marashose hunter.
What's that supposed to mean?
My skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. Still, he devoted everything he had to being a Marashose hunter. And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot all about him. When he died, not a single person came to mourn his passing. The Marashose hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes. We deserved more recognition and respect than this.
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy? I didn't expect the script to contain this level of
Yeah.
criticism.
Yeah, wow.
That's
Must
how
be a
you
really good
express
script.
yourself? You feel like you're owed fame and wealth?
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you just come down here and take it?
Because I still needed the final key.
From Clorinda?
Only a true Marashose hunter
Wow.
is capable of passing
Bro, you're
through
so
this final
lame.
door. As someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain, Florian lost that right long ago.
Okay, but what is this treasure anyway? We've got all the keys, right?
Is it still the
Can
roleplay?
we just go in and take
They
a look?
are role-playing, but
Sure.
Clorinda knows what's going on, I think.
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want to see what's inside.
And we've already defeated Florian, right? So he won't try to take it from us anymore.
Pesky brats.
Watch yourself.
Then let's open the door together.
All right.
Exactly.
Your choice of action is confirmed.
Takes out the keys from earlier and walks out to the heavy door. Let's see. Without anyone noticing, she takes out her own key and joins it with the others to form the final required shape.
Before you, the door to the treasure, sealed and undisturbed for more than 100 years, finally swings open. You hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse. Almost like a sleeping giant letting out an extended yawn.
It's open!
No, did I skip it by mistake?
What's inside?
Ooh, me too.
You and the traveler.
Ugh, uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring. What do we have here? Uh-huh.
A stone tablet? And some shabby weapons?
I mean,
You call this a treasure vault? Looks more like an abandoned
come on,
warehouse.
guys. Come on.
Maybe the troop
Be
ran
quiet
out of
for a
budget
moment.
At the end?
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning only to drop the ball at the most important part.
Paimon, shut up.
Cardboard Mora or something.
Wait, I get it now. Paimon, this is the real Marashose
Yeah.
treasure.
This is it? The Marashose Hunter treasure is just a stone slab.
Get out of
with
here,
broken
Floriana.
swords?
Jesus Christ, bro.
I can't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
What's his deal?
Whoa, are you okay?
Bro died from cringe? Is that what happened?
The Marashose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. He needs to leave the room for a moment to collect himself.
Oh my god, Chlorine is so
You seem to
good.
understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you may remain here in the meantime and explore your surroundings.
It's the friends we made along the way. It's the swords we collected along the way, actually. Crystofly. Firefly! Oh my god, bro, this treasure is real. Is there anything else? Nothing else, right? Let's talk to them. Rina, first.
The old and broken weapons.
The names on the tablet.
Such good looking swords, though. Like the rapier ones, rather than the blades.
Walter.
Walter. Walter. Put your thing away, Walter. There's even there are even bows there. Are those 3-star bows? And Paimon?
What is the treasure supposed to be?
Oh wait a second, I didn't realize I'm chlorined. I didn't realize it. I thought I still was like a fucking myself. It's just that I had Chlorine equipped. No, I'm playing as Chlorine. Like I didn't. I just had the traveler here and thought for a moment. Wait a second, that's me. I see. What is this? Nothing.
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better?
What possessed him? The Marishose found
Just
him?
happened.
Do you remember how you got here? Or what happened to your body just now?
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave!
Oh shit.
You mean these?
Oh.
Huh? How did you...
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out. I've already dismantled the whole thing.
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It would seem your skills as a Marashose hunter are as sharp as ever.
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Tell me why you wanted to lure me here. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was dramatic enough to convince my friends you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me. Something agitated and angry. Who knows? Maybe it was my own anger all along. I could never really tell.
What?
The feelings about my father and the other Marechaussee hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them or praised their accomplishments. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me. At that point, I remembered the legend my father used to tell me. The one about the treasure.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives? Wouldn't they just destroy the treasure and bury you along with it?
I can't remember. My head is a mess. It felt like there was this voice telling me to eliminate the hunters, but now...
It must be the Marechaussee Phantom, right?
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a Devorator.
Devorator. What is that?
Devorator?
Oh, your master... your father, I mean, never talked about it? It was a kind of monster that was active several centuries ago.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly... Wait, it can't be.
Can you guys
The
fill me in?
seal?
The seal?
My family has served as Marechaussee hunters for many generations. But the title and swordsmanship weren't the only things passed down over our line. There was a seal as well. My father instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly. He said it had been passed down over a truly ancient age, and protecting it was our clan's most important duty. But I neglected that duty after he died. I finally decided to come down and check on it one day, and that's where my memories become fuzzy.
The Devorator would be a formidable adversary for any mortal being, even ones as capable as the Hunters. If you lacked the power to completely destroy it,
Fill
you
you
would
in.
easily fall prey to its influence and
Jesus
corruption.
Christ.
In
Come on,
Ludwig,
chat, calm down.
some Marechaussee hunters
Ludwig,
chose to
actually,
seal
not
the
chat.
Devorator
Ludwig,
away,
calm down.
in the hopes that a permanent solution would come with the
He's an
passage of
important
time.
moment of the story
I
quest.
heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and
Okay,
desires
yeah,
of
whatever.
people's
You're all
hearts,
cooked.
to the point where they overtake you entirely. It would seem I'm not just lacking in skill with a blade, but in mental fortitude as well.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys. If I remember correctly, each was entrusted to a respected and capable hunter. How did you manage it?
Uh-oh.
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter. And the third... was one that I snatched while the person was on the way home from the tavern. I nearly died in that alley.
Stole all of them?
I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find any opportunity to sneak up on you. I never even saw you drink a single glass of liquor. The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure you here using your hobby, and then... Oh, I get it now. That monster, it wanted to bury you here alongside the treasure.
I won't comment on anything else, but the script was good.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into it. The stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marechaussee hunters and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still holding onto that part of yourself, no matter how small.
I have done so many despicable things. I have nothing to be proud of.
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story. Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who
She's
sought
even
nothing but
interpreting
his
it.
own gain, and used the people as pawns to attain it? In your heart of hearts, he was the one you truly wanted to defeat.
But I've already tainted my sword. I no longer have any right to...
Wake up, Florian. Remember how you introduced yourself earlier. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people? What did your father teach you about our order? You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about a blade. It's the intentions of the wielder that matter above all else. Do you still not understand? Even after seeing the treasure for yourself? The contents of that room, they represent the true legacy the hunters left behind.
You're right. I am a Marashose hunter. It's time for me to redeem, no, to finally serve the people I vowed to protect all along.
I wouldn't be so quick to push aside the need for redemption.
I know. That's a charge I won't bother to defend myself against.
Yeah, I was exactly thinking, like,
Then, come with me.
he's still
And
gonna
help me see
get
the script through to the end.
Huh?
trialed.
See the script through to the end? But there's no more script left.
Improv.
Never finished it, huh?
No, I mean, I wrote the script with the sole purpose of luring you all here. There was no reason to write beyond this point.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
You mean the Devorator? Are you saying I have to make up the rest of the script as we go along?
Yeah,
Is
come
that
on.
really so hard? You've already written most of
Well,
it.
he's slow. Yeah,
Surely you
exactly.
can write an ending where the hunters win and justice prevails. I'll be there to help you too.
You aren't afraid your party will fall into danger?
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled. Besides, I need their help.
Then, are you going to tell them the truth about all this?
I don't intend to spoil the fun. Sometimes, protecting dreams and fantasies is more important than exposing the truth. Don't you think?
Alright. Then, time to fight the evil sorcerer. Am I right, guys? Oh, come on. The auto target. Come on, man. This quest is so long. It is indeed very long. But I think we're just at its conclusion.
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marashose hunters, please forgive me, for I have sinned.
Get down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a Marashose hunter.
Ooh, do I smell a redemption arc?
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer. He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people. I fell under his influence because I did not possess a strong enough sense of will.
Huh. And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man? We're not going to fall for the same trap twice.
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. It reminded me of my father's past teachings. The treasure was actually...
The names of all the Marashose hunters from ages past and their weapons?
Wait, you already know?
Of course. Don't underestimate a veteran role player's exploration skills. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I mean, Marashose hunter Navia's exploration skills.
Exactly.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. For example, this Marashose hunter called Est. She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter.
I feel like the name
Passed
already
judgment
heard it.
on many people, but in private, she had a very easygoing personality. Her favorite pastime was singing and dancing with her friends, and she was said to have a beautiful voice.
So, she was just like you.
Oh,
Damn.
you really think so?
She got pretty nervous
Well,
there,
when you
didn't
put
she?
it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter.
Walter.
Working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle. Oh, if only I could have seen the feats of magic he pulled off back then.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could they have all been forgotten?
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark. To be a Marashose hunter is to willingly give up on wealth and fame.
Then this stone tablet must have been left behind by their companions.
That's right. Few Marashose hunters ever revealed their identity to the public. They always protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
So, this tablet was
Este from the
created not
Remoria
so that
quest
the
line.
hunters would
That's
be
where I heard
remembered by
it.
the people, but so that they would be remembered by each other.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone
Is it
tablet
from
in
that?
silence.
Because I remember reading the name, but I
Your
just
comrades
can't
etched
like
into its
connect it with
surface
anyone.
serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone. The tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary one. There will always be those who walk beside you.
Wasn't
A
that
fact
like
that remains as true
very
today
long ago? Yeah,
as in
these are
ages
like
long
past
past.
Marishose hunters. Past ones. So, also from very long ago. I mean, look at the amount of swords. Like, we're talking generations and generations, you know?
Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation, as everlasting as the stone onto which their names are carved.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the treasure if I ever became lost. So this is what you wanted me to find.
What a letdown you are, Florian. Insight check. Might as well.
His eyes
Chlorine
are
made it.
sincere, and his words ring true. You can tell that every word he spoke just now came from the bottom of his heart.
I implore you, everyone.
Past as in like
Please give me a
when
chance to
Remoria was
make up for
active?
all I've
I don't
done.
know. It could
Allow me
also
to
just
fight
be like
alongside you and
just a
defeat the
repeated
evil
name.
sorcerer that threatens the peace and prosperity of everyone in this kingdom.
Well, I say we let you join.
But I would say it's that old. If you remember, yeah. I wanted to say like even before like Chlorine even mentioned that, you know, like part of it, the Marishose Hunter history does include also like Egeria and like really old times we're talking. Before Egeria as well? No, that stuff was like when Egeria was there. No, unless I misunderstood. I didn't complete the world quest, but I don't know. You guys let me know.
Sounds good to me too. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is what you do to make up for them.
I have no objection.
As they was in a random
Mr. Florian,
golem
do
statue.
you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts. Every time I thought of the treasure,
What a
I
great
reacted
idea,
with a
actually.
strong sense of fear.
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure? But there's nothing here except some broken weapons and the stone tablet.
Shut the fuck up, Paimon! Jesus Christ! What a
The
an
secret
obnoxious
hidden
little
inside
shit.
These weapons. GM, permission to investigate.
Yes! Nice.
At first glance, the weapons appear absolutely ordinary. But as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within. These blades have slain countless monsters. Though it's been a long time since they were used in battle, their edges remain sharp, as if they're simply waiting for the next worthy hunter to carry on their legacy.
So basically, take these with us, right?
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then.
I
From one archer
can't.
magician to another.
I'm sorry, I can't. I just think of it. Even if I don't say it.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon too.
Pick the biggest sword available, Paimon. Let's see if you can wield it.
As you grip your weapons, You can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a feeling of courage, determination. A silent vow passed down from generation to generation that says, eradicate the monsters, no matter the cost.
Mr. Florian,
But how do
you
we
know
fight
where to
it?
find
Like,
the
who's
evil
gonna be the
sorcerer?
sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom. We must be extremely careful. He's spent so long living among monsters that he's now taken the form of one. He will not be easily defeated.
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some higher level gear? We don't want to just fight him and lose, right?
Oh, no, we have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to break out of his control. If we let him rest, he might have time to escape.
Ah, I see. Then we must strike
I
at
agree
once.
with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage. Don't forget, the people of the capital are counting on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting. The longer this drags on, the worse it will be for everybody.
Yes, that's what's called...
Taking the initiative?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Alright, you've persuaded Paimon.
Mr. Florian, please lead the way.
Of course.
What are we gonna
Follow
fight?
me.
I just really wonder, what are we fighting?
He had to set up so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part. I really don't envy his job.
Finally, you decide to slay the evil sorcerer and bring peace back to the kingdom once and for all. As you walk away, you feel the gaze of the stone tablet at your back, as if all the hunters of the past are wishing you success in the battle ahead and awaiting your triumphant return.
Uh-huh. Alright. Let's gloriously teleport away. Finding the friends we didn't make along the way. True, that's what we're doing. We made it!
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach, an ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that your enemy is close at hand.
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real.
What?
How did they manage that?
Really?
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go.
Oh, is it the seal? Like, did we actually go to the seal or something? There's like an actual thing there? Oh.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the
Yeah,
devil
he did
once.
bring us to the seal.
Could easily re-enter your mind.
So it
and
will be a
control
real
your
fight.
body.
That's why Farina's
I
sensing
don't
it.
think it's a good idea for you to be this close. If it corrupts you again, it's possible you might take on a new form entirely.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I should be at the very front.
You mean...
Yes. I intend to lure it into my body.
That's too risky. If things get out of hand, I might have to kill you. Do you understand how dangerous this is?
I understand, but if I do this, you'll have a clear and visible target. The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to control. You won't have to worry about any of your friends being taken over. You're not like me, Miss Clorand. You're a just and powerful Marechaussee hunter. The monster broke free due to my error. It's only right that I shoulder the responsibility for its destruction. This is... something that I have to do. Consider it a duel to restore my honor. My only request is that you give it your all.
I understand. Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere regards.
Thank you.
The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the blade of the Marechaussee hunters.
Let's go in, I guess. cutscene. He did enter his body again.
So lifelike.
She spawned the salon members. Holy shit! That's so good!
Why is nothing working?
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... The names. It's the Marechaussee Hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marechaussee Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters. I call for aid!
It's Walter!
Est, the Marechaussee Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call! Petronia, protector of justice and order. The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength.
Oh my god!
We have come to answer your summons. And so,
That was
the monsters
awesome!
were eradicated.
I really did not expect Navia to do that.
Capital. Those
Jesus,
in the court, manipulated by the sorcerer, also recognized
made me a
the
little
errors of
happy.
their ways. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marechaussee Hunters. They pursue
not
the
crying.
phantoms in the darkness and
I'm
exterminate
not,
all
but it
who
was
pose
really
a
good.
threat. They will always protect the city and those within it, even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten by the very people they serve.
I am assuming we've finally reached the end of the script.
Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
It's a pretty solid
Yes.
story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production and the plot.
Ah, interesting you say that,
final
Farina.
battle especially. All the effects were super realistic.
Oh, right. Yeah, totally.
That's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but I don't think it ever lit up again. Oh, we should probably give these props back, right? I'll just leave mine here.
Did you have a good time?
Of course. Let me know if another script like this comes around.
Sure, no problem.
Then I'll head back for now. I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened. Once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my regards to him. He must be extremely exhausted to have passed out cold like that.
Oh,
You're right. He's had a lot to deal with.
is he
Well,
even alive?
see you all some other time. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo, I guess. I love seeing Farina animated.
Okay,
Like, every time they
so-
put her in a cutscene, I feel like she's so
Now.
expressive.
I think it should be fine.
I feel like they got really good at making, like,
In the world
these
was going
characters,
on
like,
back
be
there?
more expressive during their cutscenes. I don't feel like the
So
game
you
used to
saw
be like
through all
this.
of that.
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes, it'd be weirder if we didn't notice anything.
I was dying of curiosity the entire time. I mean, you did a pretty bang-up job of pretending nothing had gone wrong. Farina actually looked like she thought all of it was planned.
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the illusion.
Oh no!
What are you all talking about?
Oh, wait. Don't tell me Paimon never... Oh, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, Paimon, I'll do it for you.
Bit late for that, don't you think?
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin with.
What?
So loud. My head.
Geralta probably did, though.
Explain yourself!
Yeah, come on! Leave him alone for a little bit, Paimon.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot? It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's got to admit that was
Come on, it was a good story.
Florian. Oh, and nice improvisation, Corian!
Yeah, it was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after forgetting an important prop.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that bulb, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction.
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control.
She should reconsider her career.
I'm pretty sure any situation
she's good at her
you
job.
consider to be easy to handle would scare a reasonable person half to death.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good at coming up with things on the spot.
As for you, Florian,
I know there's no excuse for what I did. I'll turn myself into the guards at once, confess my crimes, and accept any punishment that comes my way.
I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions during the final battle have proven you to be a true Marechaussee hunter. You'll be far more used to the city above ground than below. Your job as a hunter is more important.
But...
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged. Prepare to accept any terms they give you as well.
yes, of course.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to prove your honor.
Then I'll do exactly as you said.
I guess we can excuse it on the corruption
return those 2
thingy
keys
he
right
was
now.
going through.
Thank you
I guess.
so much, everyone. I'll do my best to prove
I
myself
don't know. I
worthy of the second
would have
chance you've
still
given me.
handed the case to Novilette.
I swear this on my name and honor as a Marechaussee hunter. Until we meet again, everyone.
Personally. Let him be the judge, you know? That's what he does. Boy toy Florian? Oh my god! Bro!
Speaking of Marechaussee hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered. Don't you want that?
No.
No, it's better this way.
Every name on that tablet made the same choice. All hunters know what the path entails.
Yeah, yeah.
I am no exception. My identity as a Marechaussee hunter is not something I need people to remember. I wish only to be recognized as a champion duelist. Nothing more.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician. Still, I admire your decision.
Wait, Paimon just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved, why did our weapons begin to glow during the battle?
That's because the Marachose hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters. Whenever a monster was nearby, their weapons would start to glow.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end. I really thought the summons were doing all the work.
Well, I'm sure the summons were a part of it too.
Oh? How so?
This particular Devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room. The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely why the Devorator visibly reacted when you said them out loud.
Oh.
So the names held the power all along.
Oh, that's actually a really good explanation they gave. I really like it.
Everything you said during your summon.
Huh? Oh, I meant what I said. I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah, I'm glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself. It's embarrassing.
I really appreciated those words.
All right. Don't get all sentimental on me. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far behind now.
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night telling my siblings all about it. Goodbye.
Yes, you'll tell about it to Fremen and Lynette. They didn't want to join those bitch asses.
Should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
I don't get to choose anything,
I
right?
suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create. There's still value in the time I shared.
Bro,
with
they
everyone
voiced
here,
so much stuff in
the
this
things we were able
patch.
to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
A great answer. I'll remember it.
What would your answer be, Clorin?
Me? The Marachose hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow left to echo through the night. The path she walks needs no explanation.
That was a really good story quest. Wouldn't you guys agree? It was really nice. Oh, and I got to do my daily commissions, so I might as well go claim them, right? I claim it, and we can say goodbye to each other's, right? I've streamed for actually 3 hours today to complete this this story quest, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I really liked it. Especially the cutscene. The cutscene was really good. And then once again, I don't know, like, am I the only one that feels like Farina animated is just so expressive? It always, like, maybe it's just because I like Farina a lot. I don't know, it just feels very weird. Yeah, when Farina summoned them, it was so good. Oh my god, I think it's just because I like Farina a lot. I think that's why. What a great story quest, honestly. Like, it's just that I was wondering if they just went with the, like, shorter quest approach with this patch, since the Archon quest was so short. But, like, then I had this, this story quest that was actually pretty long, so maybe they just cut the bullshit, as in, you know, this story quest had a reason to be this long. Wouldn't you guys say? Like, there was no stuff that needed to be cut, really. I think it was enjoyable. It's just that I don't know if it was as enjoyable to watch.
Hands where I can see 'em. Trouble. Look alive. Hot. Evil looks. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
I wish my profession actually came into play, though. The medic, you know?
You asked for it.
Because, like, I failed the healing thingy. That's a shame. I wonder what would have happened with other paths, you know?
You asked for it. Final
Like, wouldn't you pick, like, a chef
Hunt them down.
What happens then, you know?
Midnight.
Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Let's get it on.
Petronia, what about it? We don't know what happened to Chlorine's mentor. Well, we can assume she died. I just started like doubting it because maybe she was the one that set this whole thing up, but she didn't. Do you two what? What are you saying, Uchiha? I'm not understanding. I also feel like she's expressive, yeah. You go to college? No. We don't even have colleges here in Italy, do we? I don't know. Yeah, after high school, you can go to university, I guess. No college though. Like I've never heard of college. Maybe that's just because I don't know anything. Well, it was a very enjoyable story. You live in Italy. Yes, I do. Well, it's time to go, wouldn't you guys say? Alright, see you gamers. It was nice having you. See you next time. I don't know when that will be. See you gamers.